Namaste friends! Welcome to Meditate with Shefali. It is always an honor to be in your company. So thank you for being here. As you know, we're in the process of putting together a series of chakra meditation and yoga for chakras. And in this series, we are now on the third chakra. You just must have seen a meditation video on Manipura Chakra. That's the third chakra, which is on the navel and surrounds the entire area of the abdominal space. So now we're putting together the yoga asanas and some pranayama kriyas to support the meditation practice for Manipura Chakra, or also called Solar Plex. Now Solar Plex is the space where our intuition resides. So one space is the third eye and the other connecting space is the belly button. So as in the meditation video, I invited you to put a couple of fingers right on top of your belly button and just take a pause here for a minute. Just catch your breath and notice if there is a pulse in your belly button. Is there a pulse like a heartbeat that you feel? If not in the belly button, then perhaps in the surrounding area. So the intention of these asanas for Manipura Chakra are the fact that we reignite the fire, that is the element of Manipura Chakra. In this space, release the lack of self-esteem, the source of indigestion, discomfort in the stomach, lethargy, and feeling uncomfortable, emotionally drained, completely just lack of self-esteem and lack of motivation to be doing things. So all these asanas that I've put together, plus the Pranayam Kriyas towards the end of this video, will help you feel more excited about life, rejuvenating your energy, gathering your balance and strength in life. This space is creating abundance of everything, abundance of happiness, joy, for daily activities, or perhaps picking up a hobby, or even better, doing well in your job, or something that you wanted to do and you never had the energy to, or the passion to support that. So come join me in putting together these asanas that I have very passionately worked on to support you in your journey. And these asanas and Manipura Chakra is something very close to my heart because it's energetic, it's enthusiastic, and you're on the go, on your mat all through, just paying attention with your breath and committing to your growth. So let's begin with child's pose.
Bring your big toes to touch, knees to the outer edges of your mat. Gently rest your head on the ground and extend your arms in front of you. Pit of your belly in and up to restore the balance and strength of the third chakra. Come on to all your fours, knees underneath your hips and wrists underneath your shoulder. To balance your energy and emotions, move back and forth between cow pose and cat pose. In cow pose, fill the belly with air and let it drop while you lift your head up. And in cat pose, just the reverse. Lift the pit of your belly in and up as your head drops. Come into downward facing dog, lifting your hips towards the sky, pushing them back. You can bend your knees slightly to move your chest towards your thighs. Move into dolphin pose and switch between downward dog and dolphin pose. Dolphin is with your forearms on the ground, and downward facing dog is the inverted triangle with hands on the ground. To continue making the center radiate like the sun, come into Crescent lunge on your right. Bring your right foot to the inner edge of your right hand, and the back heel stays on top of the balls of the foot. Spark your fingers towards the sky. Make sure that your front knee is aligned with the front heel. Press your hands into your heart center and twist to the right. Left elbow locked into the right knee. Bring your gaze towards the sky and go for an extension where your left arm rests on the ground and the right arm is sparked towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, go into Chaturanga, Dandasana, which is low plank, moving from high plank to low plank. High plank, your elbows are straightened, and low plank, you bend your elbows. In both planks, you have your heels on top of the balls of your feet. Pit of your belly in and up. Bring your shoulder blades back into your spine to have a straight, long back. Coming into Crescent lunge on your left. Once you find stability in your feet, back foot is raised above the toes. Bring your arms towards the sky. Twist to your left, hands into your heart center. Bring your right elbow to lock into your left knee. Take an extension. Bring your right arm to the outer edge of your left foot and spark the left hand towards the sky. Take a big gulp of oxygen. As you inhale, open. Exhale, expand your chest. Warrior 2. Bring your left arm forward and right arm back. Going down to Chaturanga Dandasana, which is a low plank. To upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Stay here for the next couple of breaths. As you exhale out, step your right foot forward to Warrior 1. Drop your back heel, moving to Warrior 2, extending your right arm forward and left arm back. Straighten your front leg to move into triangle on your right. Right hand is on the outer edge of your right foot, left arm towards the ceiling. Deep breath in, exhale out and expand. Bring both your hands on the ground, go into low plank. Bring the tops of your feet on the ground. Up dog, move to downward facing dog, lifting your hips towards the sky. Swiftly moving to Warrior 1 on your left. Step your left foot forward, ground down from the back foot and spark your fingers towards the ceiling or the sky. Pit of your belly in and up. Fire up that chi in your belly button. Warrior 2. Extend your left arm forward, right arm back. Extend or straighten your left leg to going into triangle on your left. Bring your left hand to the outer edge of your left foot. Spark your fingers of your right hand towards the ceiling. Move to Chaturanga, low plank. Bringing both your hands on the ground, go to up dog, tops of your feet on the mat, and moving to downward facing dog as you breathe out. Come back to a high plank, which also looks like a Tadasana lying down. Now that you've fired up your energy through your obliques, moving to Cobra. Pressing the palms of your hands into the ground, the rest of your lower body is on the mat. Lift your chest up through your sternum and bring a soft gaze in front of you. Next yoga asana is a bow pose, also called Dhanurasana, which is to regain vitality and increase self-esteem. Grab onto your ankles. Press your shins towards the back. Lift your chest up. Let go of your arms, your ankles, and windshield wiper side to side. Let's do a couple more bows. This time fired up from your belly. Lift your chest up and then letting go. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Take a quick rest. Another breath in, grab on, and make your breath a lion breath. Stick your tongue out as you exhale, letting go as you take the next inhale. Rest. You have done all that you can to increase your self-esteem, remove any self-doubts that you might have. You have fired up your chi. Now come into a seated position with your hips on your heels, Vajra Asana. Get comfortable. Your hands are in wisdom seal. Pinch your index finger and thumb together and extend your rest of your fingers out. We move into Pranayam Kriya called breath of fire. We take short inhale and exhale with your tongue sticking out. A sequence of 10 breaths and then a deep inhale. Please be mindful that you might feel a little lightheaded, which is fine. You're taking a big gulp of oxygen after the completion of 10 breaths in a sequence. Repeat this about 2 or 3 times. And then pause as you complete the third cycle of breath of fire. Continue to breathe in through your nostrils and exhaling out through your nostrils. These yoga asanas and pranayam kriyas have created a calmness in the central nervous system. While the activation of chi happens, the energy is now flowing through the entire body. I can't believe we're coming to the end of the asanas for Manipura Chakra. The final asana in the sequence is spinal extension. Fill up your belly as you're sitting in Vajra Asana and lift your chin up. As you complete your exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and arch your spine outward. Repeat this movement. As you lift your chin up, you inhale and let the belly inflate with the oxygen. Exhale out, put the pit of your belly in towards the spine and tuck your chin in towards the chest. One more time, lifting your chin up as you bloat your belly with air. Lifting and dropping your chin down into your chest as you arch to create a curve in your spine. Sitting up tall, take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Bring the meridians of your palms into your heart center. Namaste.